Hello, today we're going to do GCF. Okay, GCF stands for greatest common factor, okay? So first, in this equation, you have to find the greatest common factor. Well, they all have an x. The greatest exponent of x is 2. See? And they all can be divisible by 3. So we take out the 3 and the x squared and divide all the numbers by 3x squared, okay? So we do this, we end up with 1 plus 2 plus 6x. And this is our answer. The greatest common factor is simple. You just have to find the greatest common factor that is possible in an equation and just divide everything by it, and then you'll get this. Okay, now we're going to learn the formula for a squared plus bx plus c. Okay, we can do this with a positive or a negative. The only difference is that with a negative, you're going to have different variables. So it's the same process. I'm going to show you with the positive. Okay, first you need to find a number that adds to be 6 but multiplies to be 8. Okay, so let's see. 8 has 1 and 8, 2 and 4, and etc. Here we found that 2 plus 4 equals 6. Therefore, this is the right number, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have an x plus, and then we're going to have here x plus. We just plug the numbers in. Here's 2, and here's 6. And this is the way you factor these numbers. So here we're going to try it with a negative. Let's see if this works. The same process as the last one, just with the negatives. Okay, so let's see something that adds to be 2 but multiplies to be 8. Let's see. 1 and negative 8, no. Negative 1 and 8, no. Negative 2 and 4, well, let's see. Negative 2 plus 4 is equal to positive 2, which is the number we have here. Therefore, this is true. So what we have to do is put an x first here. One is going to be positive, and one is going to be negative. That happens when you have a multiplier that is negative. Here. We have a positive 2, so we plug that in the positive, and we have a negative 2, and we put that in the negative. Therefore, this is our answer. And if we distribute it, it would be x squared plus 2x minus 8. Therefore, this is the same as this. Therefore, it's right. Hello. Now I'm going to show you how to factor by square rooting. Here we have a problem. You see all of these are perfect squares. 9 is 3. And x is x. This is the same as this. Minus of 25, it's 5, of x squared is x. And it's the same, right? If we do this, it's the same thing as saying 3x plus 5x over 3x minus 5x. If we do the process and we multiply to check, this is our answer, right? To check our answer, let's see. 3x times 3x is 9x, right? 9x squared. Then 3x times negative 5x is negative 15x squared, right? Then 5x times 3x is positive 15x squared. And then 5x times negative 5x is negative 25x squared. These cancel out because one is positive and one is negative. Therefore, leaving you with a final answer of 9x squared minus 25x squared which is the same as the problem we started with. Therefore, all these are right, and the square rooting works.
Smile.
Hello. Here's another way to factor. It's called the smiley face. So the first step in the smiley face is to find out what 6 times 8 is. Okay, 6 times 8 is 48. We have to find what 8 times c is. In this case, 6 and 8. We have to find out which multiples of 48 add up to be 14. So 48 has 1 and 48. No. 2 and 24. No. 3 and nothing. 4 and 12. No. 6 and 8. Well, 6 and 8 add up to 14. Therefore, we're going to use 6 and 8. Okay, so we just plug this in. 6x squared plus 6x plus 8x plus 8. Then we have to find greatest common factors. We separate these. Okay, here greatest common factor is an x and a 6. So we put this outside and divide everything by it, and it's x plus 1. Then here it's 8. So we divide everything by 8 and we get 8. Then we have inside x plus 1. If we can see, these are equal. So it's easier to just put 6x plus 8 times x plus 1. We can do this because multiplication is commutative. To check our answer, we're going to distribute it. So 6x times x equals 6x squared times 1 plus 6x. Then 8 times x equals 8x. Then 8 times 1 equals 8. So we're going to combine like terms now. 6x and 8x are like terms. So 6x squared plus 14x plus 8. If we can see, our final answer is the same as the initial. Therefore, the smiley face is correct, and this answer is correct. Thank you.
Smile.